Hello. How you doing, Anthony? So I'm not just streaming, I'm actually in an imaging session of Jupiter right now. And seeing is actually pretty good. So I decided to share the view with the world. It just seems like the right thing to do. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, what you're seeing now is Jupiter in infrared, 742 nanometer infrared, and I've done about 20 different captures now, and then I'm gonna switch now to do. I'm gonna do some interesting stuff next. I'm gonna do some methane band filter on this, so it's gonna look real weird, but that's okay because it's really cool stuff, interesting things. So when this is done, it's just gonna be, I'm shooting 90 seconds at a time, and this is the 19th capture that I've done. I'm going to do 20 total. You know, kind of when the great red spot's right around that center point. I actually want to do it now, as soon as this one's done. So, as always on my streams, if you have any questions, just spit them out in the comments, and I'll do my best to keep up with everything. Really happy about the seeing conditions. Oh crap, I let it go. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just finish this last one. Let's see, what else could I do here? Let's set this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really actually quite pleased with the seeing conditions. I don't know why the scope control just paused. That's not good. What's going on with the telescope computer? Hello? Hello there. Oh, there we go. Now it's back. Strange. Whoa. I need to get wired Ethernet out to my scope control computer. Right now it's only using the Wi-Fi at my house, and that's not as good as it should be. Okay, so while this is here, I'm gonna switch over to, oh wow, it's using blue, weird. Okay. It's obviously not the greatest there. That's blue. That's the blue filter that you're seeing now. So that's Jupiter with the blue filter. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to switch to the CH4 filter, which is a very strange, it's got a strange look to it. And it looks like that. It's very strange, but it's very important for a lot of the scientific work. So I'm actually going to increase the size so that I can focus properly. And then let's see what we can make happen here. Make sure that's in the center. There we go. Now focusing on methane CH4 is very strange. So if you're just now tuning in, you're seeing some pretty weird stuff, but that's just kind of how this happens. This is methane band CH4. I need to get it into focus, and yeah, believe it or not, this isn't quite this it doesn't get that much better than this for the methane, but that's okay because it's super useful. I need to find, ooh, that might be pretty good. I can see a little bit of contrast down there. So there's you see this brighter southern pole area, and then there's a little darker contrast there. I'm also trying to see any detail up here in the north equatorial band, the cloud band. It's oh, there we go. It's starting to come in now. Once we get this in focus, then I'll shoot a bunch of these, and that's quite a bit easier. I can kind of just let that go. So this is kind of the hardcore, you know, the hardcore imaging stuff going on. So this is my screen at the moment. I wonder if I can go too far. Oh, wait a minute. I just barely saw up there. How's that looking? It's hard to tell if it's better. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit better. Focus on this thing is so hard to do because it's so noisy. You have to like kind of let your brain see through the noise and put everything together. It messes with my eyes, to be honest. So let's see. Put way out of focus. Okay, that's definitely out. Let's go back in. To where it was kind of like best. Somewhere around here. The atmosphere is actually pretty stable for the first time in a long time tonight, which is nice. So I'm happy about that. If anybody has any questions about the weird stuff we're looking at right now, let me know, because I know this is looking very strange. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that good. That's pretty good for methane. So now what I need to do is I need to do something. I need to take a dark frame, and interestingly enough, that is something that you do for methane because it's so noisy. You have to take the dark frame. So in order to do that, I actually control my filter wheel manually to put it in between filters. I watch it. Okay, so it's stopped. Now I take a dark. So basically I'm in between filters, so it's blocked. Now we're using a dark frame. Now I restart the filter wheel to put it back onto methane. So it'll come back. Hang on just one sec. It's got to find its home position. This is what it does when it initializes. And as soon as it does that, okay, so now we're at the home position. There we go. Now I switched it manually to what I know is methane. And okay, I need to calm down, or actually also bend with this, which is something that you don't often do with planetary because, I mean, you need the detail, but for this, we're actually not doing that. So we're going to do a single filter. We're going to do a multiple run with single filters with just the CH4. And for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to shoot CH4. So that's just how it goes. Looking pretty good. This is actually quite good. So I'm pretty happy about that. This is only shooting 10 frames per second. Because for methane CH4, there we go. Keep that nice and centered. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. If you know anybody that wants to look at this, interesting stuff. Feel free to retweet it or share the link. That'd be cool. Ask any questions if you have any, and I'm happy to answer them. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger so we can have a better view here. There we go. Okay, cool. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, no, that's cool. So I can then switch to, this is the full view of Jupiter in methane right now. I'm gonna share this view with the Twitters. It just seems like the right thing to do. Okay, cool. So there's that image. Oh, I wonder if this, no, okay. All right. There we go. So I've also got to monitor the telescope and make sure that it stays perfectly centered throughout the next 30 minutes. It does a good job of tracking, but sometimes I have to give it a little nudge here and there. Wow, I feel like we're seeing a little bit of bumpy detail on the bottom, but I'm not sure. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to throw them out there and ask, or just watch. I hope you can hear the audio okay. Let me know if it's not good. Oh, bonus! I forgot about this. Right here, GANYMEDE just popped out. Ha! Totally forgot about that. I love that when that happens. When GANYMEDE, when a moon, you know, pops out from behind the planet when you're not expecting it. It's just like, oh, hey, there it is. Funny stuff. Okay, I need to share that because that's cool. Not GANYMEDE. Yeah, GANYMEDE. Yeah. So cool. I love that. So there's GANYMEDE. Ah, it's so cool. Oh shoot. Keep it in view here. There we go. Yeah, so there's GANYMEDE. Oh no! I forgot to okay. I forgot to clip this. That's okay because it's not that big, but still, these files are way bigger than they need to be. As soon as this run is done, I'm going to put a clipping box around this so I'm only capturing the planet because the planet's the only part I care about. Okay, I've only got a 5-second window here and 20 seconds. When it's done, because I shoot 2 minutes at a time. Okay, it's almost done. Almost done, and then I have to stop it. Put a clipping box on. Okay, cool. So there's that. I need to do this. Let's do it about that tight. There we go. Much better. Now we can do this again. And how many runs? So we've done 3. So we just need to do 12 more. There we go. This would be a cool little animation I could put together too if I really feel like it. Oh, that looks so nice. Dang. Wow. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Ah. So cool. I'm screenshotting because we've got to. Oh, that's a terrible screenshot though. How about this one? Yeah, much better. Much better. So Ganymede is really bright in methane because it's there's like, you know, no atmosphere on Ganymede. So the brighter the brighter something is, the higher up in the atmosphere it is, or the less methane there is to block the light reflection. So that's what I understand about the methane filter. That's a cool view. So I've got to keep those 4 red dots centered around the planet to keep it perfect. So yeah, so cool. That's rad. Hey, Kevin Freitas. Yeah, methane, man, it's super chilled. Check that moon. That's Ganymede popping out from behind the planet, saying little peekaboo. I totally forgot that was going to be there. I mean, I knew when I started tonight that Ganymede was going to be coming out, but yeah. Now, okay, so yeah, so methane is a lot noisier and less detailed than the others. It's a lot less detailed than red, green, and blue because I have to bin it because it's so dim that you have to double up the pixel. So like 1 pixel, 4 pixels actually becomes 1 so the bigger the pixels, the more light gathering it has. And so if you bin, which means double up your pixels, then you get double the light gathering power from the same camera. And that's what I'm doing, because you don't want to increase the gain too much. I'm already at over half my maximum gain, and you don't want maximum gain because that's maximum noise. So anyway, yeah, Ganymede's looking awesome. Actually, it's super cool. It's bright, it's round. What more can you ask for, I guess? So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Ganymede's proof there that I nailed the focus on CH4, because when it snaps into focus, it's actually, you know, it's round. So so I'm happy that it kind of verified my focus. Oh, I was gonna make coffee and I forgot to make coffee. I guess if I'm okay, I could still make coffee. I wonder if it's a good idea. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. I need to go make some coffee. I need to get a coffee. Yeah, I do. Finite HQ. I think you're quoting all your comments, which is a little strange, but you know, that's fine with me, I guess. Which celestial object fascinates you most? I assume that's a question directed at me since it's on my commenting. Celestial object that fascinates me most would probably be right now planets. Now I think the thing that always gets me is supernova remnants, because just they're so, you know, the leftovers of a supernova, you know, of an exploding star, and that's all that junk out there that they spewed out. I mean, that's freaking rad. So shock waves and everything. Yeah. So Clyde Foster, if you're up on Clyde's spot, just sent me a message with a picture of his spot, from his observatory with his coffee. He's taunting me now, and you know, that's just not nice. That is not nice. Bad Clyde. I need coffee. I need to go get some coffee. Okay, let me see here. I need to get this set so that I can run down and make coffee. So I'm going to, yeah, I should do that. I should probably do that. I should also, do this. I'm gonna set the webcam on the telescope. Oh, for some reason that didn't save. There we go. Let's try that. Hope it's just not using it. There we go. Much better. And then let's autofocus. That's better. That's better. Much better. Now you can actually see the damn telescope. With methane, it's so damn hard to see if you've got focus. I'm really glad GANYMEDE's there to like define the focus. Okay, I'm gonna go and boil the water to make the coffee, and then I'll be right back. And I think I've got this set so it can do its thing for 12 more minutes. So I'll be right back. Okay, still making. So the water is boiling. Okay, coffee update. Coffee update. The water is boiling. Where are we? Kevin Freitas. Yes. I don't know about the Sam, the small one, the little one, but I've got a normal Skywatcher Star Adventure, and I love it. I use it whenever I go out, whenever I leave this, horrible place, this city, and get out under dark skies. It's just so nice having a little tracker that that gives you the ability to use your normal camera really easily. So you can just kind of throw it in the car when you go, if you camp a lot or if you go out a lot, and you can kind of always have it, and you never have to worry about not having it around. So 5 out of 10. So Clyde is saying he's got bad seeing at 5 out of 10, and I was saying I had good seeing earlier. And I mean, honestly, from what I've been used to, this CH4 filter, this methane filter, is looking pretty decent, Clyde. I don't know about what you think with this, but from my side, this looks better than most nights. Yeah, there's some variation there. It's not super stable, but it's not too bad. My infrared looked pretty good earlier, so. Kevin says, Kevin, you're asking me if I snagged my methane filter after you made the community scientist famous. No, I actually got it before. I ordered it before, but I ordered it after he shot the photo that started it all. I ordered it after that. I was kind of kicking the idea around after the whole time, like, maybe I'll get a methane filter, maybe I won't. And when that happened and he saw, that new spot pop up on Jupiter, then that basically made my mind up, like, yeah, I'm gonna order this thing. I've got to order it. I mean, this is just because, like, it's gonna help. I can back Clyde up, but I can kind of back up the whole planetary imaging community too, because the thing is, it's actual value, in science, which is super cool. So anyway, yeah, I bet my water is boiled, so I'm gonna let this keep shooting. I'm gonna go get my thing so I can make some coffee. Yeah. Oh, caught it just in time. Coffee. Got the coffee. Let's see, we'll put that here. Now I need to actually adjust this before things get out of hand. Ooh-wee, that was a close one. Okay, now. So yeah, so normally with my coffee, so this time it's this French press. It's like a mini French press thing. It's like does like 1 cup. And normally I will do like kind of fancy, fancy manual brew process coffee, and that's my go-to is the manual brew. But when I'm shooting, I don't have time for that. Don't have time for it. Yeah, Clyde, Kevin, and Clyde and Kevin are having a conversation in the comments now about, should he be on Instagram? Yeah, Clyde, if you just want to tweet something, just let me know and I'll tweet it for you. I'll put it out there. Okay, yeah. I'm stoked about this coffee. I make it extra strong. Like super strong in the carafe here, so that I can then mix it with a little bit of water and make kind of like an Americano type of thing. And then I could have more than 1 cup out of the same little pot. So we're almost done. We're almost done with CH4. About 5 minutes left. And then I'm gonna switch and do, I suppose I could do some RGB. And then Saturn's gonna be high enough to give it a try as well and see how Saturn looks. Go over to the moon, but I really don't care. I already shot the moon recently. I don't need to shoot the moon again. Check my cup. It happens. Yeah. That's gonna be good. This is pretty interesting to watch me drink coffee. Ooh, it's gonna be hot though. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, it's so good. When it hits your lips, oh. Totally last minute streamed, and didn't even mean I wasn't gonna stream, but the scene was decent enough that I wanted to share. This is what? Okay. Oddly, it's weird. It's winter, and so I've got seasonal allergies, but it's really just like dust and stuff. It seems like, so the pollution in Johannesburg, the air pollution and the dust and all of that stuff, I have to take allergy medicine, like antihistamines, constantly. Like I've been on it for 6 years since I moved here. Wait a minute, are we done? Are we done? No, almost. One more. So sorry about the sniff there. Yeah. So I hope everybody that's watching, all 6 of you, I know it's not a lot, but I hope you guys are all safe and everything and taking care of yourselves and being smart, wearing masks and doing all the stuff we need to do. Because that ain't over. All right? I'm sick and tired of people being brave and thinking things are over when they're not over. So keep yourselves safe. And if you don't like that, you don't have to watch my stream. Anyway, we're almost done with CH4. And then, yeah, I can see though, looking at this right now, it's going to be interesting to go back to RGB. I wonder what it's going to look like, because it is somewhat variable here. It's a little bouncy here and there. It makes me wonder how this is gonna work out. Almost done here. 20 seconds. Count it down. 20 seconds. Marlon, nice to see you. You got good results without the UV IR cut. That's great. That's great. You don't have to have it. Your camera will have an IR cut filter over it. It'll have the filter window. Okay, we're done with this. We're done with this methane junk. It is cool though. I'm not gonna lie. But okay, so this is the scope. It's time to move away from methane. Goodbye, methane. It's been nice. But now I need to take control of the filter wheel again. Done. Because we're done with the dark frame, I can turn that off. Keep the dark frame for keep it just in case. Cool. All right. Well, that was nice. And let's move back over to infrared and see. Whoa. Okay, so that's obviously not going to work. I don't know, infrared looks okay. You know, that looks all right. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I don't know, Clyde, if you're watching, do I have like a lot? Is this a lot better seeing than what you've got? Because this kind of looks okay. Yeah. Let's check out RGB. Wow, that's really bad. That's out of focus as all hell. Jeez. What happened there? This is supposed to be red. This is terrible. Okay, that's even worse. Obviously the wrong direction. Jeez. Okay, those watching, this is, you know what it is? I was shooting infrared before and it's much higher in the sky now. And so that changes focus. So the more atmosphere you go through, I love focusing on Ganymede because you can actually resolve a disk if you focus Ganymede properly. That is epic. Especially when seeing's decent enough. That's pretty cool. So this is red. Yeah, this will be nice. I think this might be okay. I see some fleeting. Oh, look at how good that looks. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna happen. We're gonna make sure we get Ganymede in there. About that big. Yeah, we'll do about that big. Damn. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, cool. Now that's saved. Also, now what I want to do, let's actually shoot. Hang on, before this goes, I want to set, so I'm going to set the focus position for red. Nope. No. Oops. No. There we go. This is what happens. To there. Put it on RGB on the other filters so that very good. Okay. Yeah. Now, when I switch to those other filters, it will still be good. Yeah, no, you'll, Marlon, you will like the IR cut filter. Trust me, it's something that is going to be very good to have. But the fact that you got good results with that is awesome. That means you got a decent one in your camera already. And you might not have jet stream issues at the location where you are now, which is great. Okay, everybody, what's your UTC offset? Quiz time. Quiz time. What's your UTC offset? Tell me now. I want to know. Prima 947, 946. Why did I think it was 947? Anyway, Prima 946, how you doing? Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm starting to think you might be right, Clyde. You might not have the greatest seeing in the world. Here, 60 seconds, 9 seconds. How many? We got four runs. Okay, cool. Let's do this. So this is what, I'm not going to move that. I've already got a full screen view here. There. I'm going to run this and I'm going to go. Yeah. There we go. Wow. It just got like dead stable. Are you seeing this? Look at how stable it is now. That's awesome. Let's hope it stays like this for at least 2 minutes so I get one decent lock, you know, one decent run here. Paul Cox, +1, excellent. I'm +2. Oh, you probably could have guessed that by the timestamp that we've got running there, but yeah, I'm +2. Yeah, 94.7. Maybe that's what I had in my head. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so Paul Cox is the only one. Throw out your UTC timestamps. What's your UTC offset? Come on, everybody. Where are we here? That's pretty good. That focus is decent. That's not bad. Give it a couple of clicks. There we go. Even better now. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. I mean, we can even see, if you look real hard, you can see detail around the GRS. That is incredibly cool. To be able to see that in the live feed, that's good stuff. -7, Marlon. Okay, that sounds about right. I'll believe it. I will believe it. See, the thing is, it's almost a trick question for me to ask what your UTC offset is, because above my finger, look above my finger right now. That's what time it is in UTC right now. So you can kind of figure out your own offset pretty easily if you look at your own local time and then compare it to this time right here. So that's me being kind of tricky. Okay, here's the blue. Always a problem, but hey, I'll take it. I mean, that's not horrible. That's not horrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not like the worst focus I've ever seen in my life. There's only so much you can do with, you know, we're at the mercy of the atmosphere. This coffee is awesome. I mean, it's hitting the spot here. I need to fill it up. Now, where are we here? This is much better now. So we've got the great red spot. This is GANYMEDE. So if you hadn't figured, if you weren't here before, didn't hear me say that, this is GANYMEDE now. Okay, cool. So we've got blue. Gonna go back to red. We're gonna do 4 of these now, and then we'll do more. So here's red again. Oh, that looks good. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good. Holy crap, this might be a decent. This might be decent. Clyde Foster is watching me right now, and he's like, he's probably hating this because he was complaining about his atmosphere. He must have some local problems. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, Paul Cox is asking me a question about how much data do I collect during an average session? Do I retain it all? Easy answer to the second question, do I retain it all? Yes, I do. I don't throw any of it away unless it's absolute garbage. but I'll check for, I will check for impacts, Jupiter impacts, just to make sure. Ooh, something nasty is happening here. But yeah, I don't throw it away. It's generally bad practice to throw away data. You kind of want to keep it around. It's a good idea to keep it around. That's good. That's really good for green. You know, I'm gonna be happy with that right there. You can see contrast lines in the middle in the equatorial region. That's good. Yeah, this is great. On an average session, I'll get probably about 70 to 80 gigabytes of data will be collected. You know, obviously that depends on if I do multiple planets or not. Jupiter always takes up more data. Need to watch this. This looks good. Yeah, that's pretty good for blue. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about that for blue. I don't think I can fix that vibration. Yeah, I think that's atmospheric. That's not focus. I'm not going to touch that. Stay away. Okay. I would say about, yeah, 70 to 80 gigabytes per average seed. But what I can get total, I mean, I can get 150 if it's a good night. But I guess to tell you now what I've got just tonight so far, I have captured about 60. I've captured about 60 gigabytes just tonight. So, you know, hard drives, I buy these external hard drives like this, you know, they're not that expensive. And I just save all the data, you know, 2 terabytes at a time on those hard drives. But if it's really old, like after I check for impacts and stuff, if it's really old and crappy data, like the stuff that I've had before in previous years, I'll just pitch it. There's no need to keep it around if it's junk and it hasn't shown anything. So, but I do keep it. It's just smart. So we're on. So let's see. So you can see this. I think doing these live stream actually keeps me awake. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here like this, being like, I'm just staring at this, because I can't take a nap. Like I have to actually actively interact with the system. So what we're doing here, I'm doing this automatic run sequence. So you can see this is what I'm doing here. Red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue. We're going to do it 4 times, and then if seeing continues to be decent, I'll do it some more, because I've already got infrared from earlier. Although it might be a good idea to do infrared again. I don't know. Clyde, what do you think? Think I should stick to RGB, or should I do some more infrared with the, because I got infrared when the GRS was over here on the left, and I could do, you know, some more infrared if I wanted to, you know. So I don't know. Suppose I could do a little bit more RGB, see what happens. Although this focus seems to be doing this about as good as it can, as good as it can. Wow, this is blue. I'm freaking out how good this is. Look at how good this looks in blue. Sure. This is amazing for a, I mean, it's vibrating a little bit, which sucks, but this is really good for blue. I'm pretty happy about that. This could be good data. I'm gonna give this a seeing. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 because the vibration is making it suck a little bit. So it's not perfect. Maybe 6.5. I wonder if that's a real number. Yeah, maybe. Paul Cox is asking if I have any special plans for Opposition next Monday. No, I'm just going to keep shooting. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's already Opposition because, I mean, things will change, you know, on the day. It will be a little bit brighter the day before, day after. But, I mean, it's already big and bright, you know. It's not going to get that much more, but it will be. It's not a bad idea though to do my live stream where I basically run through the whole processing thing. It's more about the process, you know. It's not like I have this like, you know, fancy way of doing things, but I think it's more about people getting into this. They don't really understand where to start. I think that's the hardest part, because the rest of it's just, to be honest, the rest of it is you got to do it a lot so that you can get a feel for it. Because if like I didn't do any planetary imaging or hardly any, very little in 2019. I just had too much other stuff going on, so I didn't do much, and I forgot a lot of it, and I kind of started up again this year, and it took me a while to get back on the horse and to really like remember how it all goes. So yeah, geez, holy crap, look at what we're seeing here. This isn't green. You see so you've heard of oval BA maybe. That's right here. You can actually see the damn thing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so we've got Ganymede here, and we can even see it on blue. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say this is pretty decent. I love it when we can see stuff this well. I'm adjusting focus, even though I shouldn't. I just wanted to see if I can make a difference. Can I? I don't know. That's a tough one. Ooh, there we go. Okay, cool. Wow, Joel, thanks, man. That's high praise. Appreciate that. Listen, I'm just sharing my view, you know, like I just want you to see. I don't know, I want people to see what's going on. Again, there's the view that I have. This is what I see. This is my whole imaging screen. Yeah. It's a pleasure to do them. It's fun. That's cool. So Paul, I've inspired you to get back into planetary imaging. That's cool, man. Oh, hey, we're done. We need to do it again though. Clyde, before you go, should I do more RGB or should I do more infrared? I don't know. I'm gonna ask Clyde. Let's ask Clyde on a voice message. Yeah, let's do that. Hey Clyde, is this working? I think so. Hey Clyde, should I do more infrared or should I do more RGB? I did infrared earlier when the GRS was on the other side. And by the way, your Jupiter is upside down. Just wanted to let you know. I just sent Clyde a voice note, even though he's like watching the stream. I wonder if he'll hear it. Let's see if I can. I hope it recorded. Oh yeah. Hey Clyde, is this working? I think so. Hey Clyde, should I do more infrared or should I? That's funny. Let's see what he comes back with. Maybe he'll send a voice note back. I bet he won't though. Clyde's gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna do another RGB run while I'm waiting for a response from Clyde. We're just gonna do one. I need to go back to red to start that because it is looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to I'm back at red now, and yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay, cool. Ooh. Yeah, this seeing conditions is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty good. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do a couple more RGBs then. I'm actually gonna do. I wonder if I can change it mid-run. That'll be an interesting. Can I? I can. Cool. But it is shooting. What the heck is happening now? Did I find a bug? This is beta software. It's a beta version of the software that already existed. It's a new version. Okay, so it's almost done. It's gonna get up to 60. And is it gonna go on to the next green? Okay, cool. Yeah, it is. Excellent. So switch to green and go. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I'm stoked about this data. And then I'll get some more infrared. I'm actually gonna do, we're gonna do 4. We're gonna do 4 more. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna do infrared again while we still have the great red spot. I've got, oh crap, I've only got 55 gigs left hard drive space. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Calm down. Thank you, Clyde. Thanks for the advice. I'm taking your advice. I'm shooting more RGBs and then also getting some infrared because you never know when you're gonna get the good stuff. Because this, I mean, really, this RGB does look really good. Did this just? Oh no. Okay, cool. Why is it shooting green again? Didn't we already shoot green? Where the hell are we? This is strange. Okay, we're just gonna do 3 more because I don't know what's going on right now. Let's go back to red. Something weird just happened. Okay, so we're on red. Let's start over. There. Okay. Now let's look. Whoa, easy there, pal. I didn't take my click. Okay. Let's see what we've got. So this is all my files. Tonight I've shot 64. Yeah, I got 2 greens in a row. This is strange. I don't want that. Delete that. this was the beginning of that capture. RGB, yeah, whatever, okay. Make sure it switches. Okay, now we're on green. There we go. It's looking pretty decent. Yeah, very good. I'm gonna say we're pretty happy with this right now. Pretty good. Yeah, very nice. I'll take it. So a lot of times I'll like change the focus and then set it back, you know, to where I was. This is looking great though. Very, very nice. Not gonna lie, I'm happy with this. Okay, cool. So there's our green. Pretty good. What? All right. There we go. Okay, so blue. This is blue. Do we need to change any focus here? Maybe. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad I did that. And did a click. One click. Yeah. Okay, so change that focus. Okay, so this is the blue. Yeah, Simon, you can ask anything you want. I'm an open book. This will give you lots of information. This is my full screen view. Up here, if you can see that, it tells you what camera I'm using. It's an ASI 290mm. It's a monochrome camera from ZWO. And it is, I think, a fantastic camera for the price. I believe I paid about $300 for this camera. And it, yeah, like I can't complain. I've really liked the performance of this camera. So it's an ASI 290mm. And yeah, it shows it up there. And yeah, lots of information on the screen. So you can ask anything you want. Anybody watching now, ask anything you want. Anything goes. All is cool. I don't mind. Whatever. I suppose there's certain things I might not answer, but you can ask. It doesn't mean I'll answer, I guess. But yeah, that's my camera. It's a ASI 290mm monochrome camera. So that coffee really hit the spot. That was amazing. That did it. That was good. So yeah, and the scope, just for fun, just for funs. Aha, Paul Cox, what beans are in the mug tonight? My coffee tonight is gonna be a mixture. So what I do when I'm not making manual brew super fancy coffee, this is just French press stuff, you know, in one of these things. That is basically my extra coffee grounds that I don't use in my manual brew process. I'll save them and I'll use them for French press like this type of scenario. Ooh, am I getting a better focus? No, that's worse. So this is a mixture. My coffee currently is a mixture of a company called Turbador in the KwaZulu-Natal province of South Africa. KZN, we say. And then it's a mixture between the Turbador Great Dane roast, and it will also be a mixture of what did I have this morning that I threw out the extra grind in? It was Bean There Coffee Company. Bean There is the DR Congo roast. And Bean There is, I think they're here in Johannesburg. They might be based in Cape Town. I don't remember. But yeah, I really like Bean There. They're fair trade coffee. They do a lot for the coffee farmers. Actually, you can actually, it's cool because I order it online and they deliver the coffee to my house, and they allow you on their website, you can tip the farmer. So like the coffee that you order, you can actually tip. You can give a tip directly to the farmers, which, if you know anything about coffee farming, if it's not fair trade coffee, if they're not making, paying the farmers a fair wage, they're really getting screwed. It's terrible. And even the fair trade's probably not good enough, to be honest. So yeah, I like the fact that they visit the farms and they try and take care of their producers, and they do well. They're not a big company, they're a small company. They try and give back a lot, so I like that. This is looking pretty good with the green here. This is nice. So we're on our third of 4 RGB runs now. Pretty good stuff. So it's kind of annoying. It's really only annoying when I show it in the live stream like this, and then people think I've got this janky, I don't take care of my stuff, and I do. I cover it nice. I tuck it in at night and stuff, but yeah. I need to put this in. I wonder if does the bass come through? I'm wondering about this microphone. I got a microphone up here. Let's see. So basically, once I get this, I'm gonna get some more infrared on the other side of the GRS. The thing is, I shoot a lot, and like I'm so behind on my processing because I honestly just don't have time. But I'll keep it. What's going on? Why isn't it switching? Oh, because I only did 3. Right. Should I do one more? Let me do one more. Switch back to red, do one more, and then we'll do infrared. Or should we just go do infrared? Having decision fatigue here. It's only 3 minutes. We'll do one more. Okay. Let's see here. How's that focus doing? That seems to be okay. No, wrong direction. Let's go this way. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Okay, cool. Paul asking, you lose the audio when I go to the scope cam. Really? Oh, damn. That's why. Okay. Now you got the audio when I'm on there. Oh, dang. Sorry about that. Okay, well, now you should have the audio. Yeah, it's when you turn me off. I forgot that you can't hear. Oh, well. Sorry. What was I? Oh, you were asking, am I in a warm room or am I open with the scope? Well, the scope is outside and I am about 20 meters away from the scope. Right now inside my house. So I'm in my study inside the house while the scope is outside. And I'm doing a screen share with the computer outside that's running the scope and the camera acquisition and everything. So I'm controlling it via Wi-Fi actually right now. And I'm going to soon install Ethernet cable because the Wi-Fi works, but I need to see a little bit better feedback, a little bit more real time on the screen. It's not quite good enough. I need to have like real time and be much better. Yeah, Kevin, definitely. So yeah, if you guys have done anything with the C2020 Neowise, the Comet, man, I looked for it this morning and all I got were some photos of the sunrise, really, because down here in the south it rises like pretty much right with the sun. It doesn't rise before the sun like it does in the northern hemisphere, so it's pretty much impossible for me to shoot it. I won't be able to get any of it, so make sure you guys get the Comet. Let's save that. Now let's go shoot infrared. It's going to switch back to R, and then I'm going to switch back to IR. Okay, so there's my infrared. I'm going to just let GANYMEDE go away. I don't care about GANYMEDE. I'm not going to shoot GANYMEDE now. Just got to check focus here. It's getting a little chilly. Put on my hippie hat here. Okay. When you're bald and don't have hair, this is the next best thing to hair. Definitely out of focus here. Where the heck? Let's see. That's better. Look at that getting sharp. That's a sharp dressed Jupiter there. Okay, I think I went too far now. That's pretty good. Ooh, yeah. That's pretty darn good. I'm gonna go with that. Huh? Save that, and let's do another auto run. Single filter, infrared, 90 seconds. There's 12 of those. Now we're gonna do 10. Cool. So now we do a whole bunch of infrareds on this side. And I don't know when I'm gonna have time to process this data, but I'm gonna try anyway. So we'll see. I do have a day job. This is my night job that I don't get paid for. I do this for love. I do astro for love, I guess. So yeah, let me switch this back to this view now. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. That's stable. I'm not gonna complain about that at all. What's the scope looking like here? Okay. Yeah, definitely if you haven't shot a comet before, you must shoot neowise. You know, see 2020 neowise, because oh, it looks so cool. Comets are awesome. They're so cool to see. What? What is this? Why'd you make an adjustment? See, this I don't understand. You know what I'm gonna say? So some guy on Twitter took my image of the conjunction and cropped off my watermark and adjusted it so now you can't see Callisto. Curiously, hi there. I'm gonna say hi there. Thanks. Thanks. Glad you like it. Glad you liked it. Out of curiosity, why did you adjust curiosity? Why did you adjust the original photo and also crop off the watermark? You can't see Callisto anymore. Or do I just ignore this? This is kind of annoying, actually. You know, because like, he messed it up. It doesn't look as good anymore. And you can't see one of the moons of Jupiter. If you'd like. Here, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna do this right now. I wonder if, okay, hopefully I don't break my computer by doing this. So I'm annoyed. Sorry, I'm gonna make an adjustment to my conjunction photo. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna make, I don't even know if I have enough like computing power to do this right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There we go. Okay, so there's this file. That's so annoying. I'll just take the background off. Then I'll do this. You know, save this off as a JPEG for this guy. Let's put it on the desktop. You can do that. That's annoying. If you're gonna make a modification, you leave the original watermark on the photo. That's like, seems to be common sense to me. But whatever. Okay, watch this. Now. There, I already updated it. I don't even know who this person is. They're not, and that way Callisto is in there. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not like, it's not a bad thing. No, he didn't do that. He tagged me, so if someone's gonna claim, someone's gonna like steal a photo or whatever. To be honest, I really don't care that much anymore because like, it's just, whatever. But like, no, he tagged me. So he like actually said, you know, this is a whatever photo from Corey. It's nice. I adjusted it, but it's just like, why? Funny what people do sometimes. Oh, seeing's starting to take a dive a bit. Just a little. I don't think he liked the air glow that I left around it. No, he's not a random guy. It's actually an astronomer. It looks like an astronomer, I can't read it because it's in Spanish, but to me it looks like it's an astronomer at actually an observatory, so I think it's just for educational stuff. Not a big deal. I sorted it out. It got a little kind of blurry there for a bit, and then it came back. It must have been a bit of hot air up there, something going on. That happens. There we go. Yeah, see, I tweeted the new photo at him without the air glow. So he just liked the tweet that I tweeted at him. So there we go. See, that's try and be diplomatic about things. I don't need to jump and like get all angry all the time. I'm actually gonna like his original tweet as well because that's fine. I'm cool with that. This is still going just fine. Look at that. See, it's gotten a little mushy. Looks like the seeing has gotten a little bit mushy. Yeah. We had some nice stuff there earlier, but now it's not so nice. I think this might be the end. Can you hear those birds? Can you hear those pterodactyl birds? I wonder if they came through. Those birds are called, if you could hear those birds, they're called hadidas. Well, that's what they call them here. They're just ibis, and they are loud and they're big. They've got these big long beaks. They literally kind of look like pterodactyls, and they sound like, I don't know what pterodactyls sound like, but you know, like what I would imagine pterodactyls might sound like. Crazy, those things. Kind of hunting around on this focus now. It's still good though. I mean, I see a lot of detail, but it seems to be kind of like mushing out. Oh, there we go. That's getting a little tight. Meh. Yeah, it's a little bit more variable now than it was earlier. We were spoiled earlier. I knew it wouldn't last. I shouldn't be surprised. That's pretty good right there. I'm going to save this focus now. It does change though. The higher it gets in the sky, the less atmosphere it goes, the focus actually changes because the atmosphere acts as a lens. I mean, it's just the atmosphere is like, you know, liquid lens in the sky, air lens. It's a thing. So like the focus at the horizon is going to be far different than the focus is going to be when it's at zenith, and there's a lot less atmosphere, especially if you have a lot of moisture. And here we've got just a ton of pollution and crap around the horizons. So like when the sun rises, you get this, like, it's this beautiful, I mean, it's beautiful, but it's orange. It's this bright orange, and and it goes up so high, and it makes for beautiful colors, but it's from the dust and the junk in the atmosphere. And when I lived in the US, lived in Iowa in the middle, and it was super clean. The air was much cleaner, or like just wasn't dusty, and so I didn't have to think about that, the air. And the thing is that the sunrise and sunsets look so much different. So like that classic, you know, African sunset with the orange, you know, on the horizon and everything, that's totally a thing. And it is just, sometimes it's just, most of the time it's just beautiful. But it's an indicator of, you know, dirty atmosphere. So it's kind of like, it's good and bad, I guess. Anyway, that's the kind of, you know, you got to shoot through that crap. And that's part of the reason that there's no way I'm going to see this comet, because it's just, it's too dirty, you know, when the thing is only 5 degrees above the horizon. Am I done, or is it waiting? Okay, cool. One more of these puppies. Yeah, Prima 946 knows about the Hadidas. He's also here in South Africa. Hadidas are ridiculously annoying and loud, and yeah, they're annoying, but they're protected. They're a protected species, from what I remember. So you have to be careful. But and it's weird that they, most of the time, they only like scream, and they do that. You know, they only do that when they fly. So like, the joke that I've heard a few friends say is that they're, you know, Hadidas are they're afraid of flying. So as soon as they start flying, they're like, oh god, bird noises. Yeah, mark this down on the frickin' time, because that's ridiculous. I need a Twitter update. I want to see what he says. Oh, there we go. See? Oh, yes. Yes. He made the adjustment. Ah, yes. Yes. I fixed that in a later version. Wonderful. I'm glad he likes it. Is the first person to see that banding, the color banding. So if you saw on Twitter, I posted like an update to the photo that doesn't have that has a fixed banding on it. There's this weirdness going on. Because of that gradient, and for one, it looks bad in 8-bit, or not bad, but it doesn't look as good in 8-bit that it does in 16-bit. So wait a minute. Okay, cool, we're done. Jupiter can get out of here. So you know what I'm going to do now? One, I'm going to close that auto run window. I'm going to turn this off. Let's see. See, now I'm having a nice conversation with, it's Alberto Soretta. Yeah, anyway, having a nice conversation with him on Twitter. So all is cool. See, we don't have to be enemies, we can be friends. There's that. Why is it? There we go. Now this is the right size. Okay, cool. What we're gonna do, turn off the centering. We can actually, well, since I'm done imaging now, I've got like hardly any hard drive space, so I'm not even gonna image Saturn tonight. I've only got 14 gigabytes left. That's enough. You know, I could get I could get some red or something on Saturn, or an infrared at least. Maybe I'll do that. this is what I can do. Let's see, we'll be able to see Io just off to there. There it is. So there's Ganymede here, and there's Io here. So you get 2 moons. Oh, you live in Australia, James. James Dugan lives in Australia, so I know about your ibis. You guys have, is it the white ibis? Because the one here is kind of like a grayish color. And I remember Dylan O'Donnell freaking out about the, I think it was, or whatever ibis you've got there. Oh, and how it's like the rat, right? Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Those things. Apparently they're horrible birds. If a bird can be horrible, that's one of them, I guess. So there's a couple of moons. There's Jupiter and a couple of moons. Oh wow, this is up. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna shoot this. Sorry. I'm gonna shoot this as my reference frame. I'm gonna get this started and then I'll tell you what that means. That's 90 seconds. Yes. I'm gonna shoot this with both moons in view. There we go. So what I do here is when I derotate these frames, I'm going to use the moons to set the rotation angle so the rotation angle is perfect, because the moons are far enough away from the planet that when you set the axis of rotation and the software knows where the moons are supposed to be. So you line up the moons dead on, and that will make it so that when you apply the rotation differences to the other frames that you've got, that it's accurate. And so I call these just reference frames. I don't know, you can call them whatever you want, but they're just a wide angle frame, a wider frame that uses the moons, and then the software will set your rotation angle better. So this is funny. I'll have to tell Dylan. I'll tell Dylan tomorrow that we were talking about the ibis, the Australian ibis birds. And yeah, no, so we've got the exact same bird here in South Africa. They're just gray. They're also horrible birds, like trash dwellers. But I mean, they're in my yard. They're everywhere. They live on my roof. Anyway, okay, so we've got a reference frame now. Very cool. I'm gonna leave this here for a second. Or should we go to Saturn? Maybe we go to Saturn. Let's go to Saturn. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna leave that full screen there for a second. I'll be right back. Okay. What have we got? Ah, my tracking's pretty good, huh? I can hang out there. Let's go to Saturn. Let's go check out Saturn. Saturn is next. Okay, so let's pull up my telescope thing and turn this thing on. So I use PhD guiding. Save that. Switch over to Saturn. Of course, it's going to change filters on me. Always. Just switch back to infrared now. It's going to be too bright because Saturn is dimmer. I need to see this window. Now we'll go over to Saturn. Whoa. This thing is weird. It like holds the click. Okay. Where's Saturn? I hear those. Yeah. Oops, I went the wrong way. Get out the way. So look at, yeah, we've got Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, the Moon, all kind of next to each other. If I remember right, Pluto is right around here somewhere. There's Pluto, like right next to Jupiter. I wish I could, because Pluto just looks like a star. Let's go there. Why not? Is it really just like right there? I mean, I don't know. Let's like give it a 1 second exposure. I don't know which one's Pluto. Like, I really just don't know. I'm gonna look at my atlas here. Okay. Where the hell is Pluto? What's this? M75? Huh? Huh. Okay. There's a globular cluster there. There's like a little glob. Where in the hell is Pluto? Oh, that's Saturn. There it is. Okay, so Pluto is gonna be what stars are around Pluto? What am I seeing? I'm trying to find this pattern. Stars. Okay, I'm gonna do this way. So I've got a Sky Guide map here. This is going to be ridiculous if we can actually see like a dot. Is that even right? I don't even know. This is like impossible to see, to tell. What's on the other side? That can't be right. Because I don't think it would be. What's the relative? Mag 14. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna try. That's hilarious. Not happening. Yeah, Mag 14. That'd be long exposure only. Yeah. I wonder if like PhD, let's set it to a 2 second exposure and see what we pull up. Nothing. I don't even know if that's in the right spot. I think it is. I mean, it's somewhere around here, but it's not going to happen. That's just dumb. Let's go back over to Saturn. There it is. There's Saturn. Let's go there. So you can see the scope move just slightly. It's already almost there. And it looks like there's like a hair on my freaking guide cam. And it's still set at 2 seconds. And it doesn't need to be. I'll put it back down to where it is. Is it really off by that much? Huh. Apparently so. So there's Saturn, that little dot among the crap. There we go. We can get rid of that crap. Those are all the little. This is why you take flats. Okay. This is why you shoot flats, because look at all that junk. I'll put this back over here. And then we don't need that anymore. You ready? It's just gonna pop in. Not quite yet. There it comes. Ready? Ready? There it is. Hey. Hello, beautiful. Oh, so pretty. Come back. Don't run away. No, no, come back. There we go. There we go. Very, very, very cool. Okay, I love Saturn. Don't get me wrong, Jupiter's better, but I love Saturn. Let's put that in the middle to make it big enough. Nice. Very, very nice. Love Saturn. Okay. That's... Oh! Oh! So gorgeous. Let's put some interesting stuff on the screen. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. And then let's see if we need to adjust the focus at all. I think I made it worse. Or is that just... Okay, I'm gonna stick with that. Our histogram is 70%. That's pretty high. That's like way too high. I'm gonna lower this so it can be less noisy. I'm gonna make the histogram be like between 50 and 60. Yeah, 60 max. We'll do that. Because this, if it's too high, if that noise is too high, it's not good. Okay, so there's our Saturn. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So you can see the scope. It's pretty much where it was for Jupiter because they're so close together. Basically in the same spot in the sky. So we can go back here. I'm going to set this up. We're on infrared. Gonna do 120 seconds. We'll just do a bunch of these. It's set up to do 10. That's a lot. Ah, it's only 20 minutes. Let's do it. Let's see how big they are. Why not, right? Okay, cool. So we're shooting Saturn. James, you want to do a quick stack on one sub just to look at the data? Sure, why not? Of what? What do you want to see a stack of? Saturn or Jupiter? Maybe we'll just do one of this first one of Saturn and see what it looks like. Can do that. We should probably look at Saturn and CH4 also, because that's pretty cool. But I need to take a screenshot with my wow face. Oh, whoa! Okay, there we go. Those are silly screenshots for the day. Well, that's horrible. Let's hope the next one is okay. No, it's crap too. Let's hope this one's good. Yeah, that's bad. That's better. Okay, cool. Let's do a quick stack on this first Saturn capture. Oh crap. I'm gonna run out of hard drive space. Shoot. I need to quickly do some cleanup. Where's this extra? Oh, that won't be enough. That won't give me enough. What will is I can get rid of, oh no, I don't want to get rid of that though. Damn. Gonna run out of hard drive space. I'm only gonna get a few infrared Saturns. Dang it. Oh, the stacking is like not a big deal. Stacking's the automatic click the button and make it happen thing, and then it's not the actual image editing. So don't get too excited about the stacking. I'm gonna have to delete those extra. I can't just delete them, because what if they were good? I'm not gonna delete them. You know what that means, folks? We've gathered like almost 150 gigabytes of stuff tonight. Oh. Let's see if this pops back in. Okay, so we've got I wonder how many of these we can get. Whoa. Come back. There we go. So we do need to get a few Saturns. I'm gonna delete to make room. I am gonna delete those ones. Actually, no, come back. Ugh. Shit. There we go. Now is when I'm getting angry now. It's running out of hard drive space. Empty, yes. I don't know what I'm even deleting. Okay. There's that. Now is not the time. There we go. So that's deleted. Now let's delete those 2 extra Jupiters that we shot earlier where it was like red, red, green, green. What was that? It was here. Red, red, green, green. The only problem is, what if it was good? I can't delete it because what if it was good? I can't do it. I can't. Okay, I know I'm not going to use this one, and it's junk, so I'm going to get rid of this. I did a, I'll show you. I did a big reference frame. I'll save the JPEG. Yeah, and I'll delete the main file. Yes. Yes. Because that's the big, huge reference frame. Yes. Okay. Now we will have hard drive space left to do a few more Saturns, because I don't want to skip Saturn. Very cool, because it does look pretty decent, and I want to get a few of them to derotate. You're definitely not going to see that. No! And see, why does it do that garbage? Now I have to stop. Last. Delete. Delete the last one. Yes. There. Now we've got like 20 gigs left. Sometimes my mount has a mind of its own and it drives me bananas. Okay, let's do this the right way. Now, let's start again and get a few more. We are losing seeing. Seeing isn't as great as it was. There. Okay, so let that go. Okay, we got tons of hard drive space now. Because I did a second reference shot, and those things eat up drive space. That was a 14 gigabyte file that I deleted. So that was a bit ridiculous. I mean, we could look at Saturn and methane, but I don't know if it looks, I suppose it kind of looks interesting. How many of these have we grabbed? Like 5? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our 6th. Okay, seeing is starting to get a little weird. So I'm gonna stop that, which I did. Gonna delete that last file because it's crap. Okay, now what I'll do, let's open up, I don't know, let's do a Jupiter. We'll leave Saturn on the screen. I'll show the full screen thing now. Okay, so we will go ahead and stack. Yeah, let's do that. One of the Jupiters. We'll do one of the infrared ones because they always look nice. Let's pick one. I don't know. No. This is, these are just like the first frame. The first one I picked looked decent. This one looks decent. Let's just go with this one, I guess. So that's just the JPEG preview. Let's gonna open up Auto Stacker 3. I'm going to drag in the SCR file, which is the video. For that, I'll make it big so you can see kind of what's going on. There's a moon. I'm gonna ignore the moon for the moment because I don't care about the moon. So what I do is you just have to go over here and make sure planet is selected, because it uses the center of gravity to center all the frames. And this dynamic background, don't know what it does, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. This Laplace, keep that selected, it's good. Noise robust, I set at 6. The base, the normal levels are anywhere from like 4 up to 6 or 7. I leave it on 6 because this is pretty noisy. So I'm trying to make sure that it, you know, it does that. And these, I always use double stack reference and auto size. Use alignment points, not global. I don't analyze. I skip that for planets. You don't need it. It does it automatically anyway. So there's no point to do that for planets. I stacked the TIFFs, and this is interesting. So you can stack each of these boxes. You can pick 4 different percentages, and it will stack all of those at once. So I always stack 50%, 35%, 20%, and 10%. My goal is to use 35%. That's what I usually like to use. Sometimes if things are really, really bad, I'll stack, I'll sometimes use the 10% or the 20. You know, if it's really bad, the 10%. If it's not great, sometimes the 20. Try and use the 35%. I almost never use 50, but man, if, you know, seating conditions are like, you want coffee? If they're perfect, then I might use 50, but, you know, I don't know when that would be, just in case. I do make a sharpened stack, so it takes the raw stack that it makes and then it sharpens it with deconvolution built in. I don't know how it does that. I don't know what the algorithm is that it uses, but it uses deconvolution and stacks that. And I blend in the raw for, I always set it to either 30 or 40%, just so I can kind of see how it, I want to see how they look, and I kind of use those to judge the better stacks versus the worse. I currently don't drizzle these. I drizzle the methane, the CH4s, but I don't drizzle these. I will drizzle if I'm not using a power mate. So I'll set drizzle 1.5 if I'm shooting prime focus in planets. Things do look better. So over here, pretty much leave all this stuff to the default. Don't mess with this. Brightness doesn't do anything except for make it brighter. It doesn't change the data. I manually set the alignment points. For Jupiter, I've been using 104 size lately. Oh, the mid bright, yeah, this only works, that only matters for the automatic alignment points. So you can ignore this if you're doing it manually. So I'll start by putting one in the middle and then put one kind of at the edge and then work my way in, and I overlap them by that much, and then I go and I follow on this band, on the north equatorial band, and overlap them by that much, and then go to the south equatorial band, and then kind of this polar region here, and then I finish it up with 2 or 3 in the pole, and then yeah, so go back up here, and you can kind of see where this polar region starts, and that's where I want to center those alignment points so that we can get some decent stacking on those, and then I'll end it up with 3 up there. It's not see, so you can do the automatic alignment points if you want, but you know, honestly, what I've done in the past is for test, and it doesn't make a huge difference, but it makes some. You just put a massive alignment point right in the middle of the planet that covers the disk, and it's like, it still works, you know. So that all depends on the video and how good a quality it is and how many there are and all of that. That's it. That's the stack. So now let's make a stack. And now we just let it go. So I'll let that go in the background. It doesn't take that long. There's Saturn doing his thing. Still in there. That's good. I'm kind of pumped. It doesn't take very long to stack that video at all. Let's see, a friend of mine. I'm currently nerding right there. Yeah. Nerding on Saturn. I'm currently nerding. Still kind of going in the background. Here's Saturn. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, and then after this, I'm going to close up shop and call it good. Ooh, let's actually, while we're waiting, let's look at Saturn and methane, because it's just freaking weird. Oh, it's so cool and weird. Yeah, it's definitely very weird. It's weird how that centering doesn't work at 200%. So that's Saturn in CH4, and you can see the damn Cassini division. I'm gonna shoot this. Okay, we've already made it dark. Got you. That's cool. It's so small, but it'll be cool anyway. Let's see. It's fine. I'll do a bunch of those while we wait. Yeah. See. So we're shooting a bunch of CH4s for interesting sake here. Where was I? Looks like the stack is done. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's done. We're shooting Saturn CH4. Let's see what these look like. Close that. Oh, the data's going to be nice. Geez, that's a really good one, actually. If that conv stack looks like that. Oh, shit. That's great. So this is the 20. There's the 10. It's grainy, but I hate Windows. Damn, we've even got. Wow. So this is that raw stack, 10% raw stack. Looks like we've almost got detail on GANYMEDE even. Yeah, this data should work out, I think. I mean, this deconvoluted stuff is actually pretty crappy. But it'll look a lot better when I actually sharpen it properly with wavelets. But yeah, it's that's a decent stack right there. That'll turn out. So that's the 10%. There's the 35. Definitely smoother. But yeah, the deconvoluted stuff doesn't look good. That's just kind of for judgments. This is what the raw stack looks like. So this is 10% raw stack, no sharpening whatsoever. There's a lot you can do with it though afterward. So make sure we're still okay over here, which we are. Let me close this now. And then I will field some questions. Also, even. Yeah, so you can use the analyze to get your percentage to stack any frame above 50%. That's fine, but the thing is, it'll automatically do that anyway. So if you say 50%, it will stack the best 50% and automatically do that. The analyze will only check the one stack. So I'll do batch. I'll drag all of my stacks or all of my captures into AutoStacker at once. And stack them, you know, because it analyzes each stack before, or each video before it stacks it anyway. So you don't really need to stack that first one. If you just say, give me the 50% best, then you get the 50% best. If you, that's why I do 4. That's why I do 10, 20, 35, and 50, because I don't know which one I'm going to use from any given capture. You never know which one I'm going to use. So, yeah, that's what I do. It's mostly because when I'm shooting this stuff, it's like I shoot a ton and I don't have time to process what I get anyway. So like, who knows what the hell's gonna happen? So kind of as few steps as possible in the quickest process, because of I hate dealing with admin and with messing around with oh no, gotta use this program to do that and this program to do that, and the interface on this one sucks, and you know, dragging files over here and this, that, and the other thing. So yeah, with my whole process, I've got it kind of narrowed down to a thing that I'm happy with, that I don't mind doing, because for me, process is kind of big. If the process sucks, I don't want to do it. You know, within reason. There's certain things that I'll do even if the process sucks, and that's fine. But if there's a better way to do it, man, I want to do it, because like busy work, I'll do the busy work a few times, and then after that, it's like, I don't want to do it. at all. So anyway, starting to get tired and ramble. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here, just about. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night because I was up shooting just like this. Tomorrow, though, I'm taking a break. Tomorrow I'm taking a break. So this is the 3rd night in a row that I've shot. I shot on the 4th, I shot on the 5th, today is the 6th. Oh, damn. This is the... I also shot on the 3rd. Did I shoot on the 2nd? I don't remember now. Oh my god. I don't even know. Anyway, this is definitely at least the 4th. This is the 4th night in a row that I've shot, because I shot the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, today's the 6th. And I even got up this morning to try and shoot some stuff too. Yeah, the candle's being burned at both ends. If the candle has 3 ends, it's being burned at all 3. Anyway, we can see the Cassini division in CH4, which is cool. You want to watch me on my phone? Check this out. Okay, I'm about... Damn, I'm only 4 in. 4 of what? What am I shooting? 10? Yeah, 10. On 5 now. Ooh. Means we got 10 more minutes. Yeah, definitely. So I enjoy shooting, I think, more than processing. I love processing and like getting that, you know, the final good image. But sometimes I think I like the processing to try and get good images out of crap data. Personally, I think that's what a lot of times I like, which is weird, I guess. I almost enjoy processing crap data more than I enjoy processing good data. But yeah. It would be cool to have like an intern or something that would do the processing for me, so that I could just you know, do the shooting and then be like, here you go, let me know if it's good, and you know, maybe do a little bit just to see if it's how good it is, and then if it works out, then great. If not, great. So yeah, that's it. This is Saturn in methane, bright rings. There's no atmosphere in the rings to soak up the light. Saturn's obviously heavy in methane. I believe that's what this means. The equatorial storms are higher altitude than the rest. So let's see how this comes up. Maybe I'll have time to process it tomorrow. I don't know. Probably not. I've got work I have to do. So anyway, I'm gonna close up shop and catch some sleep after 4 days of straight imaging nonstop. Thanks a lot. Hey, cool. Okay, all right, everybody. Enjoy. Cheers. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, I think that's doing these streams actually helps keep me like alert and stuff. So I hope you have a good day or night or midday or morning or whatever the hell time it is for you right now. So cheers, everyone. I'm out for now.